you can actually dodge Nautilus. And then again, it's annoying, you know, when you play Nautilus, it is not as easy as you guys think, right? There are a lot of hooks where that you're just gonna miss. I watch a lot of challenger players and they miss hooks so much, even main Nautilus. He moves immediately to the fight. I like that. It sees an urgency. He gets hooked. He moves immediately without pushing. And now this fight is probably gonna be one kill and then go back to the lane. Go for a word. What is he gonna do? Based on his gold, Gumayusi 600 gold, I think he's gonna keep freezing, and I think since he started Drake, I think he's gonna push on the next one. He might look to slow push here, but I don't understand why he would do that, because Lee Sin is right there, and then now he's forced to move right away because Lee Sin is there. Ulti first, I think. Yeah, very good that he's actually staying on the controller. He could have ulted from here. He had a good angle, but he doesn't want to be on vision because maybe Lee Sin is F-keying or something. So he just stayed in Fog of War. As we guys can see, he sees that he have a pink ward. He ults from the Fog of War. This is just a basic thing for Guma. What's going on, guys? Gumayusi analysis, AOS world champion, one of the best, if not the best AD carry in the world. Let's take a look what this guy does. I really want to see how he plays. This is an AOS game. It is in Challenger, so we're going to expect humans in this game. We're not going to expect smurfing. So we know how Gumayusi plays. He plays very limit testing. So if he's going to finish this game with 20 kills, 15 deaths, 16 deaths, 10 kills, 9 deaths, he's Gumayusi, okay? He's testing limits. He's not scared. He's not reckless. He's not playing for KDA. He is Gumayusi. So I really want to see how he plays. First of all, I want to say the most important thing about Gumayusi, his skin is lovely. Honestly, if you don't have a skin on Ashe, look, I don't work for Riot, but just buy it, okay? You can't play, and I don't even know if you can buy this skin. Maybe you guys can let me know. I'm not sure if you can buy this specific skin on Ashe, but it's actually so cool. I don't know, but Project probably, and High Noon is just lit. Okay, to begin with, I'm actually surprised that he started W right away, because there are situations where if he's gonna he's gonna get cheesed here and Bike is gonna go for the hook, we can just start Q immediately because W is like 18 seconds cooldown. He does W the brush to see if the Nautilus is gonna stay there with the Xayah. Obviously, level 1, I think Xayah Nautilus is slightly stronger than Ashe Pike. The thing is, Ashe Pike, the advantage in this matchup, if you cheese as Ashe Pike, is that you have Halo Blades, and if you have Halo Blades, obviously it's like really good. Other people will say that if the lethal tempo is taken on Ashe, you always win level 1 in this specific case, because Xayah has obviously Q level 1 usually, and she's one of the weakest champion level 1 if she has Q. But if we think about the Halo Blades, if we think about her being able to get W, obviously there is a chance that they actually cheese right there. So let's see what Gumayusi does right here. Obviously moving immediately to the fight, map awareness level 1000, taking the ward. You need to give the word to AD carry usually. It doesn't give XP anymore because they changed it in the patch, but it's still good to actually take the word. So we see that he's going for the normal rune page, obviously HP flat here. Is he gonna think that they're gonna be there? They see in the laney phase, he's getting PTA, which I think is because he's actually playing against Kushis. And I really like his, do you guys see what he does here? So pay attention to what he does. So he's spacing on them really good, like not spacing, but he's threatening, he's threatening with his auto attack, and this is called also tethering. You guys are familiar with the term. So Xayah has 525 range, as you guys might know, and Ashe has 600. So we see how forward this guy plays on his minions, and he's also staying pretty close to the support. Usually you guys are told that the Ashe should stay parallel with the support, but in the reality you should stay in a safe position behind support usually. But obviously the most important thing when you position it yourself in the lane is to be able to follow up. So as you guys can see, Gumayusi is able to follow up really well. He gets the push level 1, he threatens the Xayah. Xayah tries to well, Xayah doesn't even start the Q and try to push because she knows she plays against Guma, and Guma is human. She knows that she can never get pushed. First of all, Nautilus against Pike level 1, when Pike has Halo Blades, you can't do shit. Second of all, Ashe against Xayah, you can't do shit. So pushing right here is bad. Xayah already just gives up the push. Of course, if you're in low elo, don't do this. Just Q the wave and try to push with Xayah, because Ashe is not going to be this good to actually poke you. So if you can get push, of course, level 2 advantage is better with Nautilus. But again, we're playing with humans here. Ooh, what a mistake from man. This is, oh my god. Challenger, by the way. And this is, did he hit that W? I think he missed that W. So now I think he's just going to slow push, and then he's going to fast push on the next one. He does send the E, okay, on the jungle. That's obviously pretty good. And it's just kind of over. And I think that this Nautilus is a bit choking. I don't know if this guy is auto-filled or he's just because they know that it's Guma, right? They know that it's Guma. So Guma is gonna push. I mean, it's pretty simple. Level 1, he got priority, and right now he's just playing accordingly. I want to see how he plays this. He doesn't die. There is no way he doesn't die. Like, let's do the recap, right? Until 2 minutes. So first of all, he got good runes. He is getting barrier. There is no reason to get cleansed here. Other summon spells are very, very bad. He's following immediately his teammates when they go for a ward. He's stealing the ward so he can take extra gold for AD carry. He's threatening perfectly the Xayah, and he understands the AD carry matchup and the support matchup. Support being stronger level 1 and Ashe being stronger level 1 than the enemy AD carry. After he pushes the wave, he tries to zone the Xayah. He doesn't push too fast, he doesn't push too slow. His positioning is impact, like clean. If he stays here, obviously he can get hooked. So the perfect positioning is somewhere where you can't get hooked, but you can at the same time follow your support. This is the best positioning. If he stays here, he can't really follow up the hook. The hook is going to be obviously from here to here. So you need to stay in a position where you're safe and when you can follow up. This is the perfect positioning that Ashe can have in this specific case. Then right now, he sees that he has the push. He walks up really, really well, and he's slow pushing forever because he wants to make sure Xayah is losing minions. Xayah wants to get this experience because melee experience is absolutely very, very, very important for the game, and she makes a mistake. She almost dies here. Nautilus makes another mistake, and now she slow pushes because she knows, Gumayusi knows that jungle is human. He's petting towards bot. Probably Gumayusi is typing dive bot as well. I don't know if he's speaking English other than it's good. Okay, that he knows. Now he's slow pushing, jungle is human, so he's batting towards bot lane. He's using the E to make sure the Lee Sin is not for counter gank here, because a human on Lee Sin will probably just skip these 3 camps and go bot right away. So he wants to know, he wants to have information that Lee Sin is not at wolves, which he does have now, and he knows that he's actually top. So Jarvan knows this information, he knows that he has like 25 seconds to dive, he has to dive really, really fast. The Guma is actually pushing this wave really, really hard, but now the window actually disappeared, so it's actually pretty greedy. Yes, it's pretty greedy to actually dive. I'm actually surprised that Lee Sin didn't come from behind like this. But maybe they don't have information about the jungle. Maybe the Lee Sin actually thought that Jarvan started bot and he's just going towards top because it's melee versus melee matchup. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Blue Razor things. This guy is obviously a challenger jungle, he's really, really good, so we're not going to assume that he's just autopiloting. I mean, he might be. I mean, any player is autopiloting even in high elo, but yeah. Gumayusi, I really like this auto attacks, and I feel like this auto attacks right here, it's actually going to make a lot of difference. Like, look at this. He's pushing, and look at his auto attacks. He knows exactly the range of tower, okay? He's human. Pay attention. 1, back off. 2, back off. You see? So just getting that bit of damage, and he immediately tanks when he stays really far away from the range, just because Pyke can get the range, Pyke can get the aggro and leave the aggro very fast. So Guma is hitting him because Pyke is tanking, and then now when Pyke is not tanking, Guma actually stays in a position where he can leave the aggro as well, as you guys can see. Unfortunately, Lee Sin came from behind, and now Guma doesn't panic. He's like, okay, he wards over the wall, as we can see, because he wants to know if someone else is over the wall. He's probably thinking about Silas being able to be here. Obviously, when you're in this intense situation, you cannot really like look at the minimap, right? And now he's kiting really, really well. He's obviously doubling right there, taking the ward, and he's escaping. Then he's recalling immediately, but then they see that teammates are diving. Obviously, the same kiting, the same Uga Buga Gumayusi kite around the tower. We can see that in and out, in and out, in and out. You see, he's knowing exactly the tower range because he knows that if Jarvan dies, obviously, if Jarvan dives, if he doesn't want to tank the tower, he recalls immediately because 1 wave is coming into him, and as you can see right here, this is a wave, this is 3 minions, so it's a wave plus 3 minions against the next wave that is just a wave. And obviously right here he does have 600 gold, so I think it's gonna be dagger boots potion, or maybe dagger with longsword. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be, and you feel like you're putting in the work but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Pizais, with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my clients. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after, when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1.5 years ago, and he got to Grandmaster 800 LP peak after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from iron to diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get master tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to besides.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. I would be surprised if... I would not be surprised if he goes also refillable ball. Yeah, okay. Ooh, dagger. Okay, I wasn't thinking about this. Obviously, we're talking about boots against Nautilus being very good. Berserkers on Ashe is very good. But I think it's actually because the Ashe was... Berserkers were nerfed. And I do believe that it's actually very nice to get double dagger in this meta, especially when you don't have... when you have your presti attack, so you have damage by default. He's slow pushing right here. Let's see the enemy AD carry what she does. Obviously, Guma just recalled. This wave is horrendous, in a very bad state. She has a window to recall here, but since she has only 330, she chooses to go towards mid lane because there is a fight there. In the meantime, Gumayusi is gonna slow push because he knows that Xayah has enough time to come back to the lane. Xayah sees a kill mid lane. It's really close to her, so this decision is not coin flip. This guy is a human. He's challenger player. So as you can see right here, he knew that he can make something happen. He knew that the wave is right here, and Gumayusi, even if he wanted to crash, he wouldn't crash. This wave is slow pushing towards him. He is thinking about all of these things, guys, right? So obviously, if Guma was about to crash this wave, he would come back to bot. Wave is more important, but in this specific case, enemy AD carry is human, and he's understanding his window to go towards mid lane. It's that simple. And Guma, I don't think he's gonna push right now. I think he's just gonna slow push, because he sees Xayah. Hey, she got a kill, but if I push now, I can't really push this in time, so I might as well just spare my slow push here. Maybe she's gonna miss the cannon, exactly. True, and I think he's gonna just crash on the next one, recall, and then we'll see what he does. Obviously, he does know that he needs to crash, but before the crash right here, he goes for a word. I really like the word as well. It's absolutely max range. Pay attention to this, guys. Look at this. Look how far he is from the brush when he words, okay? He's a human. He's Gumayusi, okay? Bronze players are like, oh, let me word. They put the word right here and they stay here. Obviously, you don't want to face check that like that. If you face check, at least do it like max range. 1, you have to be max range from the brush. 2, if the brush is like this, just put the word right here, okay? Super simple. Super simple. Let's see what he's gonna do. He needs to push, but I don't think he knows about the Nautilus. Let's see if he's gonna use his E. I would use the E very soon. Yes, okay. Nautilus is in the lane, he knows he can push, and right here he has 2 options. He has 600 gold, he could recall, or he could just stay into the brush. Pyke is having tempo to actually go for the grubs. We don't actually know how much the grubs are. I think he's just probably going to recall. I mean, the next wave is... Ooh. Okay. This is a bad gank. Don't think he can... Well. Ooh. I cannot believe that gank. Yeah, I think Guma wanted to just recall because Pyke has really good tempo. Look at this. He just went to the brush, look. Okay, never mind. He actually kind of knew. Oh, look. Did you guys see that? Gumayusi pinged missing. Do you guys know why Gumayusi pinged missing? Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. He's pinging missing because he doesn't understand why a Lee Sin would gank like that, because what he did, I think he did really... Yeah, okay, he actually went from behind because he actually used... Yeah, I think Gumayusi was very... very surprised about this. Can he dodge this? I'm just thinking, can he dodge this? Let's see. Boom. Nautilus comes in range. The thing is, if he tries to step back, then Lee Sin is gonna kill him and Xayah is gonna kill him, so he had to just keep running. Okay, Berserker boots as per usual, and then he comes back to the lane. But what is Xayah doing? She didn't push the wave immediately. Okay, so Xayah right here, how much gold? She has 1000 gold, so she can just recall. I don't understand why she doesn't recall immediately. Because this wave was pushing into her. Like right now, just reset. You have 1.1k gold. Is she trying to... Ah, of course she's challenger and she knows, but guess what? Pyke is also challenger, so she gets stopped and now she's forced to push. I see, man. I'm like, that's a bronze mistake, but no, she's actually human. You guys see? So it's so like I like that when I watch like Grandmaster and Challenger. They do very few mistakes, at least fundamentally, you know, small mistakes. Oh, really? But in what word is this worth? Because GP gets the wave. This guy is not gonna be able to push. But he will, because he doesn't have Ignite on Pike shit. I mean, honestly, it's still fine. It's still fine. And Gumayusi gets double longsword. Pike should actually stop the recall of the guy. I think he did it one time. Now Gumayusi is just gonna freeze here. Pike is just gonna roam. He's not really gonna push. Keep the wave here. Trim the wave here. 2 casters and 1 cannon. It's enough for a freeze. Remember that cannon is 2 minions. If you want to freeze, you freeze with 4 minions. The minions should be full HP. You can also freeze with 3, but this specific wave has to be a non-cannon wave for you to be freeze with 3. So that's why the rule of thumb is freezing with 4 full minions HP. Full HP minions, okay? Guma, this cannon is 2.5 minions, 3, 4.5. So he basically has 4.5 minions right here. He can freeze with this. That's why he's keeping only 2 casters and 1 cannon. He's just keeping the wave here. Nautilus is roaming mid lane. He's pinging SSSS. He stays close to this brush in case the Nautilus is doing some Uga Buga going like this. He can't hook like this on Nautilus, because if you stay close to the wall like this, it's just impossible. So yeah, he's just thinking about these things. I mean, this is just natural for him. He's not really thinking. It's just muscle memory for him. Yeah, exactly, right? He's playing really, like, as you guys can see right here, the Nautilus, even if if he's here, he can't hook him, because you can't hook like this on Nautilus, because the anchor is like this. So you're gonna get the wall, right? So it's super difficult. And now when Nautilus is here, you can just hide behind this wall. It's weird to explain, but I think you guys understood here that if you play really well around terrain, you can actually dodge Nautilus. And then again, it's annoying, you know, when you play Nautilus, it is not as easy as you guys think, right? There are a lot of hooks where that you're just gonna miss. I watch a lot of challenger players and they miss hooks so much, even main Nautilus. He moves immediately to the fight. I like that. It sees an urgency. He gets hooked. He moves immediately without pushing. And now this fight is probably gonna be 1 kill and then go back to the lane. Go for a word. What is he gonna do? Based on his gold, Gumayusi 600 gold. I think he's gonna keep freezing, and I think since he started Drake, I think he's gonna push on the next one. He might look to slow push here, but I don't understand why he would do that, because Lee Sin is right there, and then now he's forced to move right away because Lee Sin is there. Ulti first, I think. Yeah, very good that he's actually staying on the control. He could have ulted from here. He had a good angle, but he doesn't want to be on vision because maybe Lee Sin is F-keying or something. So he just stayed in fog of war. As we guys can see, he sees that he have a pink ward. He ults from the fog of war. This is just the basic thing for Guma. And now he's going to kite up, left, up, left, up, left. Okay, this is really good. Like, look at Guma. He knows that the only way he can escape with Lee is flashing here or doubling on Zaya and then flashing. So Guma is kiting like this. You guys see? Look at this. Because he can W here, flash over the wall or something like this. So Guma Sushi thinking about these things. Now we're just flashing. Ooga booga, ooga booga. And I guess Gumayusi didn't actually get that guy. But now... Ooh, I like that. He tried. It is so bad if Nautilus gets the kill. Because it's actually a faster recall for Ashe. And if Ashe has a shutdown, it's so bad to get the kill with Nautilus. Okay, why is Gumayusi not pushing the wave? Why is he not going bot lane? Because Zaya is on the off tempo. Lee Sin is in base. Ah, okay, I see. So he has a huge wave and he knows that by the time that he gets to the wave is going to crush. He's thinking so fast, like it's crazy. He's thinking so fast, like he's obviously F-keying there, immediately seeing the situation, like, okay, I'm going to have a big crush. Like for me, it'll take, like, I need to look at the wave. It takes 2 seconds to process. I usually look for like 2-3 seconds, but he's probably looking for like half a second. He's like, bro, you know, I'm playing this game since I was a child, you know, since I was in my mama's belly. Okay, I understand. Then he moves mid. Obviously, he crushed a big wave. He moves mid. Obviously, not recommended for low elo players. When you move mid lane, you're going to be up against someone that is super strong. So be careful when you move mid lane as an AD carry if you're low elo, obviously. Guma, in this case, he has a window. I think he's going to go back to bot lane, depending on what Zaya is going to do here. So she slow pushes this one. I think she fast pushes the next one. And then that's when this Aurora is going to take the wave. And then we're probably going to do stop back. Do we take mid tower? Okay. So Guma stays mid lane. Again, I do not recommend you to do this in solo, because you're not going to have a jungle that will play around you, and yeah, it's just not so good. Okay, I want to see what Gumayusi does after this. So he takes the tower and now he moves mid lane. I would recall here and I would buy first, but let's see what he does. So he has 1.3k gold, so I think he has his Kraken Slayer, but I'm not sure. Then he looks bot lane and he sees that the Nautilus gets hooked and he's like, I don't have ult. We have Aurora that is like super strong. There is Zaya, and he actually takes this decision. Personally, I wouldn't recommend this for low elo players, because this actually is very dependent on Pike hitting the hook. So personally, once I get the tower, I will just recall immediately. Again, this is Gumayusi, so when you're watching Pays, Viper, Gumayusi, and when you're watching Challenger, you're also thinking that he kind of trusts in his teammates that they're gonna hit the hook and stuff. Okay, sure, if you're playing Emerald, I would say that the decision is very simple. You take the tower, you go get Kraken Slayer right here. Don't go bot, because maybe Pyke is gonna hit this hook, maybe Pyke is not gonna hit this hook, and right now, you have such a lot of gold, and you have Lee Sin behind, or the teleports. There can be so many variables. So I really love his decision making. He knows his limits so much. Is this gonna work for you? Probably not. So this is why I recommend you to watch. If you want to watch pro players, you should kind of watch EU and NA, in my opinion. Oh my god, but let's see this beautiful. Oh my god, man, what is this? Let's see. So first of all, he goes mid. He gets Kraken Slayer because there is no Nautilus as a tank. He can also go Static Shift build. There is a Kraken Slayer, Phantom Dance, a Kraken Slayer, Static Shift, Kraken Slayer. These are 3 builds that are like a basic builds on Ashe. Okay, he goes to the fight. The fight is an urgency, so he doesn't take the wave mid lane. He goes immediately to the fight. W first. Kiting the Lee Sin. Beautiful dodge. Staying on the Lee Sin, then moving the target onto the Pi. Killing him. Going beautifully onto the Lee Sin again. Right here, kites, really good spacing, kiting, dithering. He knows exactly his range, man. That's what I love about Guma. He knows. Ooh, he took a bit of a flip there, but he does have GP. Really crazy. He's gonna die here. He got a bit greedy. And it's a shutdown. Okay, that's nice. So, guys, what I was saying is that when you're watching like Koreans and stuff, it's cool. And a lot of people are like, oh, but I'm watching Pays, I'm watching Gumayusi. Missed. But it's, I don't personally recommend it. Like, if you want to improve in this game, try to watch NA and EU. You can watch Challenger if you want, but I personally wouldn't watch China that much in Korea. It is very cool, but just for a purpose of learning, Europe and NA is better, because when you watch Gumayusi, when you watch this kind of like ruler, they test limits to a point where most of the plays, they work just because they're so good mechanically, and the support is also good and stuff like that, right? So this is actually a beautiful dodge by Guma. So that's why I don't recommend you to watch a playstyle that is forcing you to be dependent on your mechanics. Because if I'm gold, if I'm emerald, if I'm, you know, let's say I am, I don't know, you know, whatever rank I am, I want to learn, and I want to actually do something that is, I want to watch some videos that will actually help me learning, that will help me apply the things, right? And this is what I do in my coaching session. So if you didn't actually see yet my coaching session, absolutely check it out. So remember, I have actually coached more than 3,000 players and 800 only on AD carry. We see here the achievements. This guy went from silver to emerald in 1 month. We see here a lot of, this guy went from like emerald to diamond in a week with one coaching. I think it was 1.5 hours. So this can really be you. So if you want to get better, definitely check out the coaching. Go ahead to book coaching session on bizarre.com. This is from gold to diamond in like 1.5 months, I think. Obviously things take time, and obviously you probably, if you're tucked, maybe you have bad patterns, you know, from low elo. So you need to really be patient with your rank. But obviously if you do struggle and you don't know what you're doing wrong, check out the coaching session, because the coaching session is truly for you. It's not just this skill cap or challenger guides that, you know, you can't really apply because, well, you are not in challenger, you're not playing in grandmaster, not playing in master. So this is, as you can see, even in this analysis, I'm analyzing like, okay, you are diamond 4, or you are emerald, or you are gold. What can you apply from this? Because you can't apply all of these things, right? You really can. Like, look at this play, for example. Exactly what I'm saying, right? The play is very simple. You take the wave, you do not hit the tower, because you know that someone has TP, or Yone is in base very, very soon, 7 seconds. You cannot hit the tower. Just recall and play it safe, okay? And the decision is simple. Guma stayed here because he wanted to test his limits. He needs a little bit more for his item, so he's thinking about these things. Now he's recalling, but he knows that he needs one more wave. He's actually forced to stay. And guess what? He's kiting. This is normal. The thing is, right here, you should recall. You should not take the risk. But when you want to watch Gumayusi, he's Gumayusi. He did misplay a lot because he forgot to use his summons. I think he actually thought that Yone doesn't have flash. But yeah, that's why if you're watching pro players, maybe watch my videos analyzing the pros, just because you need to see exactly what you can learn from these videos. Okay, I want to see how he plays mid game. So he goes mid. What is his ultimate here? So I want to see the movement of Xayah. Let's see. movement of Xayah. Really important when you're ulting on Ashe, movement of Xayah. So he has vision now. Up, 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 left, left, oh, left, right, left, right. Okay, so I guess Guma ulted here. Left, right, left, like here I would ulti. Yeah, this is like really insane movement. Ooh, it's Yomu Xayah. I did not see that ever in my life. Let's see. It's crazy. What is Guma gonna do? Very simple. He's gonna push the mid wave and he's gonna play around his CC. Jungle and support. Now jungle is taking vision, he's gonna hover. He does have the timer here since the next wave is in base. He has 30 seconds to hover. After he hovers, he stays around the jungle. After he stays around the jungle, he pushes mid. After he pushes mid lane, he again plays around support and jungle, whether they wanna get vision, fight, whatever. It's very simple in the mid game. Obviously, you wanna catch side lane waves as well, like right here. Drake is down. We don't have vision, we can't establish anything. GP can't commit to the TP because we don't really have so much vision. We have this ward, but that's it. So we just already commit on top lane. We have Ashe ulti in 4 seconds. We just go. See? Then he doesn't really take the wave. How much gold? He has 1000 gold. He pushes the wave and then does the same thing. Hovers his teammates. Ults right away. Beautiful kiting. That's how you play mid game. Just play around your teammates, you know? Ideally after you get the bot tower. That's ideally. So you can be as strong as humanly possible. I think Gumayusi is probably just gonna recall right away. I don't see why he would stay here. Oh yeah, I forgot he's Gumayusi and he wants to test his limits. This is so greedy. Yeah, that's why, you see, that's why I don't recommend. People are asking me, oh, you know, I'm watching this Chinese 2000 LP player, I'm watching, you know, ruler, I'm watching. And I say, that's very nice. I love them. I completely love them. They're so good. Even Guma is so good. But is it really gonna help you? You're stuck in Emerald 1. Is it really gonna help you? Okay, so what can I do? Well, just watch EU players. Because EU players, they're not so dependent on, you know, them being gods. And I think their decision making is just a lot more smooth and not based on the, you know, mechanical aspect. Same thing with this play, right? It's like he went mid. Why did he go mid lane? So he's gonna respawn. Okay. Good. He could have gone bot, but Pyke is already there, and obviously Aurora and GP should go bot lane, so he just goes mid to just defend this tower. That's fine. He does have ultimate. He does throw it on bot lane. He wants to stay mid. The bot lane was also pretty far. Like when he moved bot, this Yone will probably not stay. So this Yone is staying right now, but he knows that he's already dead. Moving towards bot lane. If Xayah is mid lane, pushes the wave, then we can't do anything. We just lose mid tower. So he stays on mid lane. He pushes this wave, and then now obviously after you push this wave, you have 2 options. You either try to check the jungle top, you either try to go bot lane to hover the play, or even go top lane is decent, even though this wave is quite bad, and you have to just aim for this wave. A bit low value play, but these are the options. Or just recall for the item, but he doesn't have it. So in this case, I think a SoloQ player will just go bot. Like, you'll push this and just go bot. The reason why that is the case is because you push this, you stay on bot side angle, they keep fighting, you just keep hovering that. But Guma is like, okay, they are winning anyways, and let me just take the jungle. And as you guys can see, he just went left right now. He does have extra information that Lee Sin and Nautilus is there. He does not have information on the Sylas, and he takes this flip, and of course he's just Guma and he's dodging everything because he is Guma. But should you really do this in solo queue? No, I think that it's a safer play to just push this wave, and after you push this wave, you just stay here, you push this wave and either move towards the fight if the fight is still going on and you think you can make it in time. If not, just get scuttle, get jungle camps, or even go top lane, but don't push towards this side really fast, or just get the enemy jungle. So amazing decision making for Guma, because he's like, what do you mean besides? I mean, just, you know, I can dodge the Ashe ultimate like you can dodge Jinx W. Yeah, true. Like, if I know Jinx W is the skill shot that can kill me, you know, I would just make this play. Like, this is Guma, right? It's like they have Ashe ulti and they have, you know, Sylas E, and but it's so low value. For him, it's low value. For me, that I'm playing in like what, a diamond, mid-master, grandmaster maybe, in my best days, I'm not gonna trust myself to do that. If I play Ashe in master, grandmaster, I will never do that. Why? It's because I don't trust my mechanics to a level where I can do that. It's not reliable to recommend for someone to do that play, to make that play. Is it cool to watch? Yes. Is it gonna help you? It might, if you truly understand how subtle the purpose of the play, because he's just testing them. Okay, I wanna see the ulti first. When is he ulting? Why? Okay, he's going to stop. Boom, 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 boom. Is he gonna push mid? No. Wave is pushed in. He's looking there. Looking there. Do you ulti now? I think I would ulti now. I would ulti like this. Even if you get it, yes. Perfect. Because even if you get Nautilus, it's really good. I mean, he throw it very good. And I like that he actually threw it very... So, should you ulti now? No. Should you ulti now? No. I think now is the best case. I like that he's actually letting them to go here and then he ults. But I think he can ulti slightly faster. And this play is just... Ooh, I don't like that he didn't dodge Lee Sin kick here. That's like... When I watch different challenger players, they always do it. But I guess he wasn't thinking about like now. Should click back a little bit here or even here. But I guess he was scared of Silas. Yeah, okay. And unfortunately... It was just GG. Silas is going in, man. Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy player. Very crazy player. I hope the in-game sounds were not too loud. Okay, he calls. He pushes the wave mid lane. What is he gonna do after? Obviously hover his support. He's pushing this and he's hovering the support after. Very good. He does have ulti, but he's probably not gonna use it on Nautilus because he thinks he's dead anyways. And then he's probably gonna go on Lee Sin with ulti very soon. I don't think he should ulti. Ooh, flash, 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 flash. Ah, he couldn't flash here because Lee Sin just did a very good play. Yeah, okay. He needs a bit of peel. And he's 7-7, but I mean, he's so ahead. He's 11k gold. This guy's 8k gold. He's just so over. Like the next team fight is just... He's just gonna do it. Yeah, I mean, this is Guma. And I love watching him. What I like about him is his kiting. He's always so clean. His spacing is better than other players, I think. And I feel like it's also a bit of it about the mouse that he's using. He's using a ergo mouse and he has a lot of like room for micro adjustments. He doesn't have a super light like other AD carries, you know, like Hansama and stuff. But I guess we don't compare Guma with Hansama. But even Deft had like a Logitech one as well. I guess, yeah, Viper has like... Right now he's playing with the very light mouse, like 50 grams from Razer. And he's insane at dodging. That mouse is really good at dodging. When it comes to spacing, he does it obviously super good level. But I don't personally think it's Gumayusi level yet. I think that Guma has better spacing. Of course, Viper is probably having better champion pool, more consistent. You know, he has different advantages. But yeah, let's focus on the game right here. Obviously, he's just face checking. He's just kiting. Yeah. Always love Guma. I want to see how he wins this game. If he wins this game. He's always hovering his jungle. He's always hovering his support. He's pushing the waves when he should push the wave. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I really like how he played the early game and then now he just goes mid. And they'll probably just end the game like this. Okay. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys want to see a different player. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this kind of analysis. And hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.